So, hello, nice to meet you. Can you please introduce yourself a bit and share what company are you representing today?
Hi, my name is Sharoni. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Addressable. In Addressable, what we do is user acquisition and user analytics in Web3. So we index everybody on chain, index everybody on Twitter or Reddit, and connect those informations together. So you can really do a lot of things that connect the on-chain world to the off-chain world in a very accurate way.
Okay, I see. Thank you. So, let's move on to some technical questions about your company. So, what inspired the leap from traditional web to retargeting methods to a wallet based approach to Web3?
So the Web2 methods have been built over 20 years. User analytics and attribution, and they got to the point that they're really well developed, but they miss a very huge point, and actually there's a blind spot for anything that happens on chain, which is a new part of the internet. It's not a web, it's not a mobile, it's just another protocol that is not covered by any attribution solution, not covered by any user acquisition platform. So when you don't know what happens on chain, you can't really acquire the right users. You can't really understand what your users are doing or are they converting. And all of that part of the world is new. And it involves a lot of conversions, a lot of money being transferred from people to businesses, and a lot of businesses have been struggling for so many years to really get the same level of accuracy they had in Web 2 targeting and Web 2 attribution, get it into Web 3 in a way that is convenient, is super accurate, and it's high level, it's enterprise grade.
So, um, can wallet-based retargeting work effectively across multiple chains, or is it more accurate on chain L1s, L2s?
So a nice thing about blockchains is that they are permissionless. We can observe whatever happened since the beginning of time in any blockchain and actually ingest all of that data. And imagine that when we ingest blockchain data from the beginning of time, we have the log of MasterCard like transaction volume. So we look at several blockchains already and ingested everything that happened on those chains since Genesis. And we're now adding more and more blockchains. The nice part is a MasterCard like or Visa like log of what everybody have purchased everywhere that we index by the user. And this is not dependent on the type of blockchain. This type of information exists in each and every blockchain.
Sure, yeah, I see. Thank you, thank you. So, how is cost per wallet is a more accurate performance metric than traditional CAC in Web3?
So what happened over time in Web3 is that a lot of companies wanted to know what drives the needle for them in their marketing activity. What drives wallet owners to their business to purchase their goods or trade in their protocol or to stake money on their network? And they were not able to measure that part in a very accurate way because the traditional things like Google Analytics will just show you website visitors. So you can say, oh, this KOL brought to me this amount of website visitors, and this ad campaign brought to me this amount of website visitors, and so on and so forth. It will get organic, social, email campaigns, events, everything. You can measure how many website visitors you have, but are they relevant? Do you know, are they part of what's the ecosystem? And Costco Wallet is the first time you can show any business what drives the needle for them in acquiring wallet owner users
Yeah.
and count the cost per user in every channel so they can compare apples to apples. So this KOL brought this amount of users for this amount of money. So the cost per wallet was $10. And this ad campaign brought this amount of users and $7 per wallet owner. And this organic post by our marketing team just brought, all of those wallet owners, and it was very easy to measure apples to apples once you measure something that is relevant for Web3, not a generic audience of random website visitors or random Twitter followers or random mobile downloads. Once we have everything attached to a real Web3 user, you can actually see what really makes uh, uh, an impact in any business's marketing.
Oh, that's fire. Thank you. So, in what types of campaigns has CPW proven to be a game changer for marketers?
So CPW, the Kafka wallet, is actually most relevant where you spend money to get users, per se. So where do you spend money directly? You can actually count the cost, and then you can count the wallets, so you can count cost per wallet. So in ad campaigns, in KOLs, in different types of partnerships, in PR, you can actually count the cost per wallet. In PR, you pay for some promoted articles or for any kind of content service, and you know how much you paid, and you know how many wallets really got in through this campaign that are not random people.
Okay, so coming back, there's a question about your company actually. So, does Addressable support integration with ad platforms, or is it like a fully self-serve?
So right now, Addressable supports a few ad platforms already, and it's a SaaS product that is self-serve, meaning so you support Twitter ads, Reddit ads, display ads on web and mobile ads through various SSPs. And the only thing that we're requiring from those networks that want to integrate with us is that they allow targeting. So you can choose the users. If it's a network that says, oh, you can choose just the mobile app, it's not good enough. We want to choose the users where we do the bidding and the targeting so that it's actually per wallet. So our customers can choose a wallet's list of 100,000 wallets and they can target only there. And then the platform is completely self-serve. You can start using it right away as a business, and you can integrate to all of those networks I've just mentioned in a very smooth UI that really simplifies the process because all of those ad networks have these crazy interfaces. And people know how simple is the Facebook ads interface, and how we imagine our uh, this is how we imagined and built our own interface. It's very simple. You choose a few things. You choose the protocols you want to target. You choose the token owners you want to target, and we ship it to Twitter ads or Reddit ads or display ads as an audience.
Yeah, got it. Thank you very much. It was really great discussion with you. It was a pleasure to have you here. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.